Welcome, prisoner. I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. You will have a chance to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients.
Working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment. What's the real probability of paying off our debt and going back home?
100%.
Really?
No.
Get up. I'll help you. Reporting for duty.
Science awaits.
Fascinating.
Let's build something.
Rupture activity detected. Hide. Rupture status stable. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck!
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Mr.Chill here with StarRupture. Alright, welcome. So yesterday, I completed the story. I think it's a really good story, and I can't wait for it to continue. So, last episode, there is a big portion of me completing that storyline. If you're interested, and if you haven't seen it. After that, the world engine is lighting up. It's working. The generator is on, and it is doing its thing. And the expansion of early access will continue on upon that. So after that, I run back to my base, and what I need to do now, and I already started on it, behind the scenes is to deepen and expand the factory. So we did complete one of the demands that gave us the mega press. And the mega press crafts tier 3 stuff. Like this one, the nozzle. I can now craft ammunition. I can craft intermediate building blocks. Another nozzle. And here I have... can't remember the name. Impeller. So the thing with tier 3 is that it has demand of both tier 1 resource or products and tier 2 products. So to solve that, first off, this is my tier 2 industry. So I knew I was gonna make this space tier 3. So tier 1 up there, all the storage of tier 1 stuff there. Tier 2 is manufacturing, tier 2 storage. And the tier 2 storage is coming down in this lines here. All this is tier 2. So that's being delivered into a network where they intertwine with 3 different levels. And they are gonna be circled around the base and go back. That's the point. So any factory or mega press or furnace I build inside here can nab from these production lines, like this, for example. 3 entries. You have the top one, the mid one, and the low one. They all intertwine here. So, for example, the nozzle demands heat resistant, helium, and stabilizer. They just come in here at different pace on different elevation, depending on where they come from here. So how do I solve the tier 1 stuff coming in here? Because some of these demand tier 1, also building blocks, basic building blocks to build ammunition. You need wolfram powder and building blocks. So the building blocks are, well, that was probably the easy part. I just draw a high line from my storage at my habitat. Because here I have building blocks. So if demand needed in the base, it's gonna go here and into the circle of line. So some product like the impeller takes tier 1 like sheets, and this one, the plate, the wolfram plate. So I had to think of a way that this storage that contains all the tier 1 stuff also gets in the circle of the tier 3 production lines. Because the tier 1 come in here in these 3 lines, fill this storage. So I did this railing under the roof here. It goes here, and here are another 3 of the storage of the tier 1 coming in here, continuing under the roof, and here's another one containing these 3 storage of tier 1 going here. And this goes under the roof all the way out to tier 3 line. So it basically comes out here and join in 3 levels here. Right the line. So it goes here, goes up here, and this goes down here for these needed demands, and it goes back in line and circle around if needed. And I have this 3 lines also going up all the way here and this way and down and circle. So that's basically what I did after the world engine. This is also in 3 different heights into the mega present. And I noticed the heat resistant sheet, and let's see if it's this. Yeah, this, you see the demand is very high on heat resistant sheet to make impeller and nozzle. Here I have actually making heat resistant shield, but glass seems to be on high demand here. It's waiting on glass to make that. That's actually a little bit surprising to me.
Necesito agua.
And there was a high demand for stabilizer as well. So I had to add that, but this needs to be addressed. Why is glass so high demand? I don't think glass is used in anything else, really. Definitely not in ammunition and not in building. Okay, it's used in building blocks, but the advanced building blocks are filled, so there's no more demand for glass here. Let's check up here. Where do we have glass? Here's glass. It's empty. Okay. Coming, but slowly. So here we manufacture glass. Glass is needed to make heat shields, yes. Hold on, I got a phone call. Hold on. Sorry. So glass is much needed. So maybe... What does glass need? We don't care really. It needs helium and calcium powder. We can get that though. So maybe we should add glass down here. Get it in line. So we need furnace. So let's see. We have these lines. This is the closest. And we need to go in there. So storage could possibly do this. No, we do this. That's okay. Not enough resources. Wait, am I out of building blocks?
Let's see.
Take that. We're gonna make two. I don't know. Do we need more maybe? It's, I don't know, the delay on this is crazy. Yeah, we could do one more here. So now I'm gonna need to halt this. Whatever this is doing. I'm gonna halt it so everything stops for now. Now we're gonna need to do this. And here we have the high. Such a delay, that's very annoying. Three different highs. I'm gonna do the same here. And with this way, I know that it gets any resources from any of the lines. So if I want to change from producing glass to something else in the future, I can just do that. Update the furnace and they will get the resources. I don't have to think about it. It just will come on this line eventually. So that's been done. Now we're gonna connect all these back in, which goes back in business. Everything is blinking now. No destination found. Okay, order restored. So now we just connect these. Now we can add this and make glass available. See, I can do anything here. I mean, I've opened the recipe, so yeah. But we do glass. And now we need the produced glass back into the circle. And that's being done here. We have it here. So I'm gonna put here these. Do we want this to go forward? Here's the high. 2. Going that direction. Just thinking if this should be pushed up. I think this should be pushed up. Now, what line? It seems very busy. Top line. I should probably connect this to. Maybe from here it goes out that way and it goes this way. No. Not sure. But I definitely want this to be pushed out this side. It's the glass that needs this helium. So right now, you see the congestion of all the helium that is going to be delivered. That's going to lighten up as these are getting filled.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
But now we're making a lot more glass. That's going to be great. And it's getting back into the circle of demand here. So I'm thinking maybe one more mega press gonna be placed this area here. And we are also launching this new levels. Level 8 impeller. This is the nozzle for level 7 of this. This is also a level, what was that level? Level 8 of Griffin. We are almost complete with Selenium. Halfway there with Clever Robotics and Griffin Blue. So when Selenium is complete, we are gonna get the refinery to extract sulfur. That's gonna be interesting. I could level up by doing this, but I'm not going to. And with Griffin, when that is complete, we're gonna get the defense tower. And that's gonna be very cool, because that we can deliver ammunition to automatically. So now we can set up some
eruption has started.
proper
Prepare
defense.
for impact.
And the lastly is Clever Robotics is working for storage version 2.
Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
These two, I really are interested to see how they work. Multi-storage. Stores excess items that can't be sent anywhere else. That's interesting. This is also very interesting to see, but that's way off. First, we're gonna get Multi-Rail 5. What I also want to build is, of course, this, the teleporter. I need 500 of these building blocks.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
And it takes 50 intermediate blocks and 1 crystal for each of these. So it's very expensive to do. But we are doing these blocks and we have crystals. So I could probably get this. But then it costs 500 for each teleporter. So I'm gonna need 2 of these. 1 here and 1 in another base. But that is something I definitely gonna do. And in that base, we're gonna do the dispatcher as well. So send goods from here to that new location with a teleporter. And I think a spot for it might be up here. Because we have wolfram powder, we have titanium, we have close by helium, we have close by sulfur. So it's a good location. And this platform is huge. It's probably the best location to continue. calcium is here. Wait, yeah, that's some distance. Oh, but maybe we can use the dispatcher. Here's full frame, but that's too close to our current base. So I think this is a good place where we do the second base and try out things, how they work. All right. But that's pretty far ahead. It takes a long time now to actually complete the goals. Because you see the nozzle. There is no nozzle here. It's so slow manufactured. Even though I think I have 3 mega presses doing nozzles. And I have 2 mega presses that do the impeller. This one. It's the heat resistant shield now that still lack going out. And I put up 4. But they are doing pretty good now. They're catching up with glass. Oops. No, I don't want to. So this is good to see. Now we are keeping up with glass. That means it's gonna continue to push this. So maybe we will eventually catch up on heat resistant shield now. When we are catching up with glass. It takes 4 seconds for each of them. It's the same amount of time for this. And yeah. So it has a pause here. Three. It's really hard demand here for heat shields. Maybe we need more heat shields being pushed out here. I mean, come on. Four furnaces. And I have 2 more furnaces up on that platform making heat resistant shields as well. If we could... Okay, that's good. No. Maybe I will come back to this.
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation. You've completed another order.
Wow.
And your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
That we got to see. That was storage too, right? No, that was the refinery. Ooh. That is hot. New buildings. This is hot. What's next level? Turbines. Yeah, so that's another problem. But now we can't get sulfurs, we can make sulfuric acid. The turbine blueprint is yet to be found. And the electromagnetic coil. Finally, we need to open up this. So the funny thing is, I have found some advanced condenser, pressure tank, laser emitter, and scanner. And these I found inside the world engine. I also found these 4 keys in an abandoned village on the map. And with them, there were some of them that was actually giving access inside the world engine, their private offices, or personal space and offices. And then I found some cards inside the ship as well to give me access to certain levels there, main level and tech level. So these blueprints are not even on the board yet. They're not even on the board yet. But if you look at the... You have this assembler. And here you can see the pressure tank is there, the scanner is there, the laser emitter is here. So when I can do the assembler, I can manufacture these, since I have the blueprints for at least some of these. Not all. That's the next level. I need turbines. So we need to find turbine blueprint. So there are still spots on the map that I know I have not explored. This habitat here has a very dangerous vermin alien, the one that blocks incoming attacks with his arms. You know, the creeper. He's big and very hard to kill. So you can...
The Raptura is in its stable stage.
Go in
the
this...
climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Go in this valley. When I come out here, I saw a village down here. But I turned around since I didn't have time to explore that, and I was fully stalked while looting this. That's one place we might find blueprint. And I assume a lot of this space is available to explore. So probably in this area I will find some blueprints for sure. And there's still areas to go around here, I think. Up here in this area on this side of the world engine that is black to me. So I reached max XP in movement. They have locked this apparently, so I can't get more higher level. These are combat almost getting, I guess this will be max as well, and this. I'm almost there. I can have one more slot in cards. It's going very slow here. Griffins. We could probably add some to Griffin. I don't know if it's gonna help though. Because this takes nothing I can do, can't do. Oh, I can do, but it's not in production yet. I can't do batteries, so I have to choose the nozzle. This, yeah, so let's pick this to help
Gotcha.
finishing this. Only one meteorite heart. I need to find more meteorites. That's also a good thing. That I have 1, 2, 3, 4. No core on this side. This might cover, but 4 cores sharing the heat in the base. So I haven't needed to upgrade any of the cores yet. But I can upgrade these to give me more cooldown. I can also build the base core amplifier. That increases the base core capacity by 20. So when I build, do I see the heat? Yeah, you see the heat core overheat level above that. It's at 745 of 1000. I don't know if one of those increase it to 1020. That's actually nothing. This only increases. See this? 745 of 1000. If this increased by 20, that's like nothing. So I'm gonna need a ton of these to help with cooling. I haven't tested it. Sulfur extraction. And refinery. Pretty big. So the question is, if I do sulfur, maybe I should do sulfur in a very good and large area like this crack here. This giant crack of sulfur. I have a habitat here, so maybe this is a good place to extract sulfur. And then I do a dispatcher to dispatch all sulfur back to my base here with a hauler to get it in storage here. That is probably a good idea. I think you can only place the sulfur extractor during the time before the planet gets back its fauna. So while it's barren land during an incineration of the planet, you can place the sulfur extractor. I'm not sure if that's true, but that might be. So probably a good idea might be to actually go here and start preparing for sulfur extraction. That might be a good idea. I have ammo. I'm gonna need building blocks and the advance. We're gonna get that done. Let's see. Can I put away? I don't really need any of these. I don't know if I need it later. I mean, I can just grab them later. So let's just drop this. That's gonna be incinerated in the next rupture. So now we take
Great.
some of these, so we can actually build something on the other side. Maybe a couple of more thousand, and then we grab. Do we need more ammo? Actually, we might need more ammo. We need to put up defenses there. Might actually be good, valid. Maybe don't need all of that. Okay. Now we take the intermediate building block, and then we can go. So how much was it? 120 to do this. Gonna need to do a dispatcher. That's only 50. Then I need to build the refineries as well. Where was that? That's 150. It's not that expensive. Let's take 2,000. That's gonna be more than enough. Okay, we can go. I want to have some time before the rupture happens, because when the rupture happens, I want to be able to build it. I think that's how it's made. During the playtest 1, you were actually able to place sulfur extractors, but they might have changed that. But I remember that I could only place the sulfur extractor right after the rupture, before the planet gets back to its original state. But this is helium coming from these helium extractors here.
Changing mags.
Saving.
Changing mags.
There was a spitter somewhere.
Was that all of them?
That village has that giant vermin alien.
Come to mama. Looks good. Good stuff. Reloading.
So here we are. See among how many extraction points there is, really. We could do this. There's one. There you see, I can't place it here. Hazardous area. Can't build when active. So after a rupture, you go here before it gets normal. So we have 1, 2, is it 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 4. 4. So we can get a lot of sulfur from here. Oh lord, it's all the way. Holy crap. Okay. So we could build another core maybe. Enemies. Let's see. Core. Where's the border? Here's the border. We place this at the border here. Right here. Now we have no more cores, so we need to start. They don't like that I build here, I think. I'm gonna get to this core, I think. Oh Lord, look at that! Look at that! Spitter! Shit! Those acid guys are lethal. They need to be dealt with. They need to be dealt with.
Reloading.
Where's that spinner though? Here it comes, here it comes. Look at that. You do not want to stand in that acid. That is gonna get you your shields low. Right, we need to kill that. Where is it though?
My butt is
Oh,
sweating.
where the hell is it? Did it jump down?
Was that all of them?
Let's jump down. Bitch. The bitch. Okay. We are getting into spitters now, huh? Not sure I like that. Means we are in deep territory. Yeah, there's a lot to uncover here. I have not been here.
Necesito agua. Come to mama.
Radiation? What the heck?
Looks good.
Radiation? Oh damn, there is a monolith here. Didn't see that one. But that's fine. If we don't, as long as we don't upgrade the cores. These seem harmless for now, I don't know. Never know. But if you upgrade the core, the monolith will be the source of where vermin will spawn. Okay. So...
Oh, nice.
we need to create space here for refineries. All right, that might be enough. So we need to have cargo dispatcher. If it dispatches here, maybe we will have storage here. I'm making it bigger because
Necesito agua.
we're gonna build another dispatcher here. So we can have 2 different sources sent. I think because if you pick these, it seems you can only pick one. You can't pick several. I think that is gonna be worked out. Because I'm gonna send both raw sulfur and refined sulfur to the main base. At least it's gonna be able to haul. I'm gonna have 3 storage, raw sulfur, and 3 with refined.
I'm so hungry I feel sick.
Well, eat something. Oh no. We have the incoming raw. Let's see. We're gonna have it 1, 2, 3. Gonna be dragged. I could actually place it. Okay, not gonna act. I'm gonna do that later. We're gonna do that later then. Let's build the refineries. They are huge. Jesus. Wow, they're huge. So here's one. Gonna build another one. Here. Gonna need more power. Looks like. That should be enough. The 2 refineries, they are doing... I don't know how fast it will do. Pressurized helium, we might actually have to do in base then. I want one more refinery. Very nice looking. Cool. Selenium. Very cool. So we're gonna take 1 to each of these. And then we will have a line of raw fruit coming in. Here. Here. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be raw sulfur ore. And this is going to be sulfuric acid. So we can
I'm withering.
extract that. We need to drink.
Oh, nice.
And this can dispatch sulfur ore. So we just need to wait for a rupture now so we can build a lot of this. Now we need this place a little more protective though. So for now we can't do the super turrets. I don't know if this is overkill or not. Probably. Just to have some protection here. Wait. Are you spinning at this direction? That didn't feel right. Oh, how am I gonna go up there, you think? could attach a letter. No? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, guys, that phone call, I have to actually round up this episode. So I'm gonna build sulfur in the next one, and that's gonna be probably later today. So this, unfortunately, had to be a short stream for now, but I will be back. So we have a good beginning here, I think. I'm looking forward to see how this works, and then we can try out the dispatcher and the hauler in the base and see how it works, really. How much resources you actually get. Cool. Thank you for now. See you in the next one then. Bye for now. Don't forget to like. Check out also when I come online again. If you subscribe, you get an email. Okay. Laters.